We are the band they call the Jets of Tsunami.
Okay.
Tsunami Jets were a four-piece rock band from Norwich.
We formed in March 2012.
Since then, Tsunami Jets have gone from strength to strength.
Well, it started off really really pop punky. Still, I got that element in there. There's a lot more structure to it now.
We like our songs to sound like there's a lot more going on than there actually is. He's like always churning out riffs, but the really good ones we sort of we glom onto and go, okay, this is something we're going to work on. So we spend a lot of time making sure we get the most out of our part.
We feel like we've improved as songwriters as well.
Once the theme has been established, we just all work on it.
Yeah. This is how we come up with lyrics.
I'm out of control.
Oh.
Missing line. There's nothing you know that I really don't know. And 3 sets of good ideas beats 1 set of good ideas.
Yeah, definitely. I'm rock and roll.
I'm on a roll. That's what we
I've got some rolls.
Then we can just sort of cherry pick our favourites.
We all have a slightly different lyrical style.
Mine are always measurable.
Yeah, he's Mr. Cheerful Time and Fire. Every time you hear a reference to time or fire.
I like explode, we should fit that in.
How does that rhyme with control?
That's what I'm talking
There's nothing you know that I already don't know.
Exposure can be a struggle, particularly for start-up bands. We asked how Tsunami Jets have worked to raise awareness of their band.
You have to just do absolutely everything you can, and it's not just social media. You can't just go, oh, we'll put it on Facebook, therefore it has been promoted.
27 likes.
Facebook, you need Twitter, you need Facebook, Instagram, you need all that. And then you actually need to do the footwork as well, go talk to people, use your salesmanship. With that goes like this. Hi, my name's Mitch, I'm from Tsunami Jets. Nice to meet you. That generally works quite well. It takes a while to get that following going. So Matt suggested that we did something visual to basically get people to stop and look, and then by that time we'd already be playing, so they'd think, oh, it actually sounds quite good, you know? Sort of draw them in with the visuals, and then they would have to listen to the music. So we start off with some sunglasses, which I think happened by chance, because your Oakleys.
Yeah, just a birthday present of my parents, just like they're cool.
Yeah, on stage. So on stage they look like they're glowing. So like looking for other things like glowed, and strings sort of came up, just sort of called dibs on colours. They just came up with their own designs, so made the stencils and then used some UV paints to create these t-shirts. Really just sort of to make the visuals as cohesive as possible, makes us identifiable, and sort of like a branding mechanism to people go, ah yeah, I see that, I know who these guys are. It was the same thing with the logo. It's very simple, so you can just sort of see it and know. Just to really sort of summarise the band visually. My t-shirt is the runes for Mjolnir, because my first base was the fire hammer.
The design on my t-shirt is somewhat inspired by the World War II radar towers, which are quite near to a town where I was born.
Mine's look cool. Mine's ironic. It's got a smiley face on it.
That is very ironic.
And because it's got the skull and crossbones, it's got the crossbones underneath, isn't it?
It does.
And because apparently I'm quite angry.
Mine is very, very well thought out and designed. It was deep, meaningful. It's, well, basically I drum.
Plus he's also stupid.
The t-shirt is written as if I drew it.
One of the greatest achievements of Tsunami Jets to date was when they won the first Gnarly Records Battle of the Bands last year.
Tsunami Jets!
There's just an energy at gigs that there isn't at rehearsals. Playing gigs has changed my view of, or how I listen to music, because you see a lot more at like the ground level, root level of bands. And you look at a band you'd usually listen to because they're really big and think, oh, they're fantastic, but then there are other bands, like there's bands lower down, and they're also awesome. They're just not as well known, so it's nice to open up your scope a little bit.
You also get a lot of stories from gigs. And meet characters, yeah, you meet your Def Jeffs and shady promoters and drunk fans. I mean, you get to meet quite a eclectic and colourful class of people. I like jumps. Jumps.
Busted jumps.
Yeah.
Attract the 12, 13-year-old fan base by yeah, like I guess other than that, I like doing some little stick tricks.
Well, my favourite venue is P2. It's just a really good venue to play. It's I don't know, like the atmosphere and everything. It's really friendly and welcoming.
Check. Hola. 1, 2.
It's run like a really professional venue.
That's the weirdest gig. It's got to be the one in the no, the one in the, was it the Hive?
Oh yeah.
we would come on just after some comedians.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone was laughing, and then all of a sudden there's bands in their face.
It's a little flat bar up there, and you've got all these like comedy troupes doing their thing, and then everybody's like, get everything off the stage, which was just a blank bit of floor. We load in all this gear. It takes us about 20 minutes set up, and it's, people are just sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? We actually do nothing special to prepare. I mean, every gig is an event, so we prepare for all of them, I guess.
The best way, sort of, once you're on stage, is the best way to get practice at it.
Yeah, we've done like a run of gigs beforehand, so we're sort of in full swing. For the stage, you sort of just need to be able to turn the energy on and get yourself psyched up. So it's just a different mindset, I think.
Since we began filming in November, the band have been signed to Ashwood Records.
So it gives us a good basis to start with.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of starts us off in the right direction. I mean, if it gets us put in the right place for people to hear, it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Sense of validation.
I feel proud.
Yeah.
The opportunity to record an EP was an exciting progression for the band, but the process can be costly and time-consuming. We asked the band what made it worthwhile for them and to talk us through their experience.
Working at Ashwood Studios with Sotos, it really sort of brings out the best.
Yeah, if he's not happy, say do it again.
That's been a fantastic process.
Right now we're doing Smoke and Mirrors.
You do experiment quite a lot, actually.
I had a thought, would an octave below as well help to thicken it up, or are you happy? No, just those harmonies.
Really?
Yeah, give it a try.
I think I might be better. So listen.
It's down to chances, choices made. Construct the walls and take your place. Now is the time to hesitate.
I look at the earlier stages of the band, like so we've got the demo, which was done with Washed Away Mine and Counting Down on it, and listen to those 3 songs, listen to what we're writing now, and it was a lot more complex, a lot more thought out, there's a lot more layers.
When we did the demo, it was everything that had to be done sort of live in like one take, whereas this is like just get the rhythm, which is like the drum and the bass down first, and then get the guitars recorded on top of that.
Sounds like us live on a really good day.
Tsunami Jets are finishing recording their EP at Ashwood Studios, which will be released globally under Ashwood Records in April.
I remember Mitch had an idea for an autobiography name, and I thought he meant it for a name of the EP. Welcome to Earth was it? And I like it because we rehearse at a studio called Earth as well.
We're going to open with a track called Operation Skyhook. Yeah, so the next one is going to be Big in Japan, followed by Nothing Left. Smoke and Mirrors is the track after that, and then we're finishing with Fuel. Yeah, so those are the 5 tracks.
To keep up to date with the band's progress, including the release of their EP, music video and upcoming gigs, you can find them on social media.
We are Tsunami Jets. So take me down to the river, and wash me down, and watch me slither.